Facebook of all things is not doing well. Or on YouTube apparently. That's fun.
Interesting.
What? Wait a moment. Then try again. Okay. So we're
now end the broadcast then and start over.
I can't do that.
What?
You're gonna have to I gotta redo everything.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that.
How it works. So, well, we're on YouTube.
All right, so everybody watching on YouTube, you guys are now ahead of the game because everybody on Facebook is not yet getting the broadcast. So, for once, you guys aren't 3 seconds behind. Way to go, guys.
You're all the seconds ahead, technically. That's so weird, though. It's going to irritate me.
Don't know why Facebook is giving us issues, but we're hoping that we will be live on Facebook as well. I know we're a bit early. I got some stuff to do right after the show, so it's going to be a quick show today, guys.
Might be a very quick show in a second here.
Yeah, it might be a super quick show if we can't get this to work. So,
hey Tim, how you doing, brother?
Tim, how you doing?
Thank you for hopping onto the YouTube because Facebook is still just not wanting to cooperate.
No, not at all.
Jeez.
But I do want to take this time real quick to thank our show sponsors, Cigar Heritage Festival, Artista Cigars. They have been fantastic for us. So, again, I want to thank them every chance that we can get. And if you guys have yet to try any Artista Cigars, you guys are going to make sure you try some. They make some fantastic cigars. They also blend prize cigars. So, if you like our stuff, you like their stuff, I hope you give it a try. Eduardo, how you doing? Yeah, Facebook is...
we can't even connect.
It's not connecting. It's on the top of our program here. It has the broadcast button and the Ed broadcast button, and it shows both Facebook and YouTube. And YouTube has a little green check mark next to it. Facebook has a red exclamation point with a sad face.
Yeah. Minus the sad face. There's not an actual sad face, but it may as well have been. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. So as far as sharing goes,
I'm going to take the video link from YouTube, post it to Facebook.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, do what you got to do.
Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, because obviously we can't share groups right now because Facebook wouldn't really care for a YouTube link anyways. The thing is, Facebook and a lot of these different networks, a lot of these different little atmospheres they create for themselves, little environments, they want you to stay there. So they do everything they can to push links that are leading you away from them down, and they'll raise stuff that would keep you there longer up, which is why that what were those really dumb videos that were on YouTube, and I think on Facebook, not so much YouTube, but on Facebook, where they had like a really simple prank, like, oh, they're gonna push this girl over the little tabletop thing, and they would take like 30 minutes to set it up, and they would use that to basically keep you on Facebook as long as they can, and then they get more views, and they get more push, and they get more reach. That stuff is so infuriating. Ugh, I can't even say it. I'm so mad about it.
It's infuriating.
Infuriations. I was flames, anger. I could see it in my eyes. Anyway, having said that, I hope everyone out there is having a good day. Again, thank you guys for tuning over onto YouTube. Really do appreciate you understanding about sometimes Facebook is just Facebook. Today, we have a very special cigar here. You can see the box, but we're going to go into more detail once Frankie has a chance to share the link, at least, over to Facebook. As he said, we do have some stuff we got to take care of, which is why we're on a little bit earlier than usual. We'll be done a little bit later as well. Okay, is video up? Are you talking about for... No, we still don't have it. At least it says it. It might be on, and they're just lying to us. Just did it. Cigars, whiskey, beautiful women. Do you need to big shield group? I can't. No, don't worry about. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you for sharing it over there. I'm gonna try one more time to hit this connect button to Facebook, or else I'm just gonna call it for that one at least. So we'll just continue to talk on here.
Well, I mentioned everyone on the thing, so.
Wait, what?
I mentioned everyone
on the Cigars, whiskey. Oh shit. Okay.
Why?
Well, because we're doing a short show, I just figured we'll save it for Friday to share to everybody.
Do it once a day.
Yeah, but I understand people. If we do it every day, I'd understand people getting mad. But if we do it like 2 shows a week, honestly, I think Monday and Friday should be those shows we share multiple times. Because Wednesday is the middle of the week kind of do what we got to do kind of stuff.
Fine then. I'm sorry. I fudged up.
Oh, Timothy's video stopped? Oh my goodness! Is everything? It might just be the internet then on our end.
Well, mine's still running strong here. So.
Oh, you're on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Oh, okay. My goodness. If it happens 3 times, it won't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one's gonna be. It's just one episode for today. I'm sure it's gonna start working.
I only figure that I do it every time we go live because we go time three times a week.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. 3 times. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now working for Tim. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
We are going to get into you guys. So, Mike, I have a picture that I want you to show.
I can still do that.
So, you guys, this is El Baton. It is from the J.C. Newman factory, and it is a relaunch. This cigar has been what they said in hibernation for 80 years. It first hit the market in 1914 when they were still using Cuban tobaccos in the cigar, and it retailed for guess how much?
$1.99.
A nickel.
What?
This cigar retailed for a nickel.
Wait a minute. You said 80 years ago?
Yeah.
So 8 decades. So in say every 10 years, this went up. No, never mind. I don't want to get
every 10 years it went up $1.
So it's only
it retails from $8 to $10 depending on the size you get. Not in California, not in New York, not in Hawaii.
Oh, if you look at it like that, that's not bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
So that's every year it goes up at 10 cents. It's not that bad.
If you look at percentage-wise, it went up a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Well, let's not get into that right now. We're not percentage guys. Avanza, how you doing? So basically, it's gonna come. It's a relaunch, you guys. It relaunched last year, and J.C. Newman actually sent Miguel a box of these yesterday. I lied to him. I apologize. I told him I had my name on the box, and it did not. But being the good Catholic that I am, I had to come forward and come clean. Miguel, they actually sent you this box, but I will be keeping it, in all honesty.
You can keep the box. I'm taking the cigars. So enjoy that box. I hope you really appreciate that beautiful box.
You know what else I just realized?
What's up?
These mics aren't on. Is it going to mess anything up if I turn them on?
Turn them on. But make sure you hit the reverb. Cheese crepes. This is why we don't go early. This is why we don't plan things out ahead, because this is how it goes wrong, people. My God. It's been in front of you this whole time.
I know. I just noticed no lights were coming on.
Jeez.
Okay, let's get back into it.
Pleasers.
So,
turn the reverb?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Drew Newman stated or quoted that the Baton has been J.C. Newman's under-the-radar cigar, and as a fourth-generation owner, I was not satisfied with that. So what they did is they took the old cigar, which you can see there on the left, they rebranded it. They made the letters bolder. They made it a bit bigger, easier to read, and they were kind of trying to keep the traditional band look, but giving it an updated feel to it. And I think they did a great job. I went and found that picture so you can see them side by side. I like how they kept most of the same color scheme, the light blue, the dark blue, the gold, the white. I think the new one looks really, really good. The old one doesn't look bad at all. It just, with all that cursive and extra arcs, it's a little more difficult to read.
I wanted to point that out real quick. Do you think this is not anything on J.C. Newman's end? This is actually on our end. This is consumer end. This is society in general. Do you think we just lost the ability to be able to read cursive easily?
No, I think the embellishments is what did it. I'm not used to writing B's or E's like that from cursive. So
all my B's look like that, even not in cursive. And my E's to start a sentence look exactly like that, as it should be as a gentleman. But I will say, I think in school, because I know our brothers and sisters, if they wanted to learn cursive, it was like an extra class or like a club, like calligraphy or something. We learned it in second grade, if I remember correctly. Like it was requirement. I'm pretty sure you guys out there too, quite a few of you had that requirement of you got to learn cursive. It's going to be important later in life. How else are you going to read your doctor's handwriting when he completely just chicken scratches everywhere?
Right.
Now you kind of need the block letterings, especially because 80 years. What is that? So if someone was 15 to be like 95 now, they could theoretically still be around for the beginning and new launch.
Absolutely.
So that means they're not going to be able to read that small, thinner writing. They need the bolder writing. I know that sounds weird, especially because people hoard cigars for years afterwards anyway. They could have seen it 60 years ago. So they would be, 15 to that 75. You could still be smoking cigars. That's I would love to meet someone in that age group.
Oh, absolutely.
That would be a cool conversation.
So it uses an Ecuadorian wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and fillers. And honestly, this cigar I had never heard of before. And we got it in the Bellicoso size. It also comes in the Robusto, Double Torpedo, and Double Toro. Now they call this a Bellicoso. It looks more like a mini Bellicoso to me. They all come in packages of 25. The boxes are beautiful. I love the way the box looks.
Yeah.
Um,
That open for you guys to kind of see a little bit. Is that blocking anything?
nope.
Okay, cool.
And we do have a couple extra missing. We went over to a buddy's house last night, and we are discussing different stuff about photography and whatnot. And he went ahead and he invited us over, so we went and we brought the cigars because wanted to say thank you. So we figured what better time to open them up and try them out than yesterday.
Yeah, and honestly, this is the guy. Like for those who don't know, if I ever have a question about photography, I go to him first, or editing, or where to shoot in certain areas. He is 100% on top of stuff. So it's a huge help. Our buddy Curtis, he was on the show like a while back over at Zahara's place, Cigars and More Too. We just did kind of it was a regular show, but it was like a little more casual.
No, the regular show.
It was a regular show, much like the cartoon, which I don't think I have the right one in mind. Is that the one with the gumball people?
I think so.
All right, so yeah, that one. Either way, really cool guy. Hopefully, have him on again soon.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I will be honest with you. This again, like I said, this is a cigar I'd never heard of before. But when I opened up the box, I was really excited because I love what J.C. Newman does. The Maximus, the Black Diamond, the Julius Caesar. They're all fantastic cigars. They're Puerto de Mars, great.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So when I saw their name on the return address, I was like, okay, cool. They're gonna send us something awesome. And I'll be honest with you, at that price point for J.C. Newman cigar, if you're a Puerto de Mars smoker, you may move away from it and start smoking these if you like something a little bit heavier, like their Maduro. And if you're a Julius Caesar smoker and you're looking to save a little bit of money, you actually might go down and purchase these because they are very, very good, in my opinion. And at $8 to $10, depending on where you're at, and maybe a little bit more, maybe a little, well, not less, but maybe a little bit more, it's worth the value to upgrade from a Perla Del Mar. And if you are looking to save a little bit of money and go down from the Julius Caesar, you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think here in California, you're probably looking at like $12, honestly, for this guy right here, 12 to 13. But that's still not an unbelievable ask. I think. I think you're going to get your money's worth of it. You're going to get your time out of it. You're going to get your enjoyment. I enjoyed the hell out of it last night. I kind of smoked a little faster than everybody else was. I noticed that by towards the end, but that's because I was enjoying the heck out of it so much. And I'm going to go ahead and copy you. I'm going to light up as well. Come on.
Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think anybody would just disappoint. This is one of those cigars where you're going to be willing to go up or down in your price range comfortability and try this out.
I did like how you pointed out the Perla Del Mar, though, because it's about the same price point. Maybe like $1 less.
Yeah, I think the Pro's a little bit cheaper.
A little bit. But for those looking for something a little bit heavier, because even the Perla Del Mar Maduro is not very heavy to me.
No. And I really like this, what they call as a Bellicoso size. I think it's awesome. It feels good in the hand. It's a good amount of smoke time. I think we got about an hour and 20 out of it last night.
I would say so. Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
And again, this wrapper is beautiful. It's silky. It's oily. You can see a nice natural shine to it. No visible issues with it. There's a few veins on it, but not a big deal.
That's nothing.
Honestly, it's a triple cap.
I think veins fall under the myths about cigars, like it's an imperfection or something. No, leaves have veins. Yeah, you'll have certain areas where it's wider and you won't see as many, but there's just flavor in there. That's all it is. It literally is a part that transfers nutrient from one part of the plant to the other. You'll want that in your cigar. Well,
yeah. For you guys, John, how you doing? Thank you for joining us over here on YouTube. I know most of you people are used to watching us on Facebook.
Whoa.
But for whatever reason, Facebook is
Yellow one.
Oh, Facebook is not allowing us to go live right now for some odd reason. So I'm sorry about that, guys. But thank you guys for joining us over here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now I do have a question. Like I said, J.C. Newman did send us some cigars. They sent us the Black Diamond, a box of Black Diamond, a box of Maximus, and these guys right here. if you guys would like to try some of these cigars, let me know in the comments. And what I'll do is I'll make a prize pack. Damn cat. Uh, I'll make a prize pack, or maybe even a couple of prize packs for the end of the month when we do our giveaways. So don't forget, if you have a birthday this month, go to our Facebook page, the Bakersfield Gentleman. Pin to the top of the page is a birthday post. Put your birthday in there. Put your name, the date of your birth, or your significant other. They have a birthday in this month. Do it for them.
Yeah.
You have a chance to win some cigars. If you want another chance to win some cigars, you can also go to our Facebook group, Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women. Join the group and show us your best ash. Ours is going to be pinned to the top of the page, which is our picture of our friend Ashley. That's our best ash. See if you can make your picture better than hers. It doesn't have to be the longest ash. It has to be the most interesting. Make it fun, sexy, artistic, funny. Whatever you can do to make it your best ash possible. The ash can be this big, and as long as your picture is amazing, you're gonna win. The last chance to do that is the last Wednesday before the last Friday of the week or of the month, because we are gonna vote on them, and then the winner will be chosen on that Friday, last Friday of the month. So, again, those are free chances to win cigars. All you gotta do is post some pictures or post the date of your birth, and of course, you're watching during the show. Facebook gets a question, and YouTube also gets a question. Both give you a chance to win cigars. If you're a Patreon member, you get a chance to win an extra set of cigars. And if you're a Facebook supporter, you're also going to get an extra chance to win some cigars. So lots of chances, guys, to win free cigars. And I know Tim's won cigars. I know Eduardo's won some cigars. So they can tell you guys that, yeah, it's just that easy.
And if Facebook decides to do this again at the end of the month, then I guess YouTube gets 2 questions, because this is redonkulous. I agree with John. There might be some Facebook Nazis. I don't want to say out of turn. I don't know what they do over there, but it doesn't feel like freedom to me. It feels very not freedom of them.
Yeah, and look at that. You got just tons of smoke pouring off this thing.
Oh my gosh,
which I absolutely love. Again, that is no indicator of whether a cigar is good or not. I just like to know when I am smoking that there's smoke coming out, and there's tons of beautiful, rich smoke coming off of this. And as the tobacco is heated up by the cherry, it's hard to see on there, but the wrapper nearest the cherry actually starts to get even shinier.
Yeah,
it's all those oils,
coming out,
which is beautiful. I mean, this is just a really, really good cigar. I'm on the Facebook page. Where do I put my birthday? It'll be pinned to the top of the page. It'll say February birthday contest, and we do it every month. So if you have a birthday in that month, you can go right to your month when it's your turn and put your birthday in it. So this month will be just for February birthdays. Next month we won't do it because I automatically win because it's March.
No,
and my birthday's in March. Just kidding. No, we will do another one in March. So if it's your month, make sure you go to the top of the page. It'll be pinned there.
Yeah,
it'll be pinned to the very top of the page.
But yeah, you have a chance to win that way. If you have a spouse who happens to have the birthday that month, throw them in, even if your birthday isn't.
Even if they don't smoke cigars, there's a chance for you to win some.
Never hurts. They give you a gift on their birthday.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a bad thing.
And we just want to give you guys cigars, or sometimes swag. Cutters, lighters, stickers, mugs,
what have you.
Whatever we have here to give, we would like to give it to you.
Yeah. What's probably the weirdest thing we've given was probably the Sasquatch poop.
Probably Sasquatch poop was the weirdest thing we give away.
Poop. I think we've done a couple of shot glasses, but those are cool. Those aren't really new or weird. Thank you, Eduardo, putting the link in the description. Appreciate that, or in the comments. Excuse me. I can't think of anything else weird that we've given away. I guess it's pretty much on par with stuff people want versus weird stuff that you might not have a reason for.
Now, of course, for you guys watching, if you guys want to become Patreon supporters, just go to the Patreon page, sign up for the Gentleman's Agreement. There is one tier above that. It's the $5,000 tier.
Oh, yeah.
You pay for that. We will go visit you personally.
Yes. It'll be a great visit. It's only $5,000 a month. That's it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm waiting for someone to click it back. Oh, wait, I made a mistake.
No tixies backsies. Sorry, You're screwed. No, I wouldn't do that. But speaking about, the link for that is in the description right now, actually, if you want to check out Patreon. The top link right now is for the California Dreamin' Volume 2. You have the deal going on. You get $25 off, and that ends right after Super Bowl ends. So because Richard got his deal, you guys all have to hurry up now. Now you're all on the clock.
You're on the clock.
Now you are locked in right now. So if you want to get a hold of that, do it ASAP so you don't forget. I don't want you to miss out.
And of course, you guys, if you don't know, Prior Cigars is blended by our show sponsor, Artista Cigars. So, if you've ever tried Artista cigars and you like their blending style, you're gonna love our cigars too.
They roll it on down there, and they send it to us, and then we eat them.
Hmm.
Like, oh God, what was that joke? He's a sea salt sailor man. He goes down the ocean, he grabs the salt and brings it up,
Yep.
and we eat it. What was that on? What the
Sunny.
hell? Yeah, it was Sunny,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah,
very very easy. It
the
was sunny.
sea captain man.
Okay, guys. So now that we've talked about the cigar of the day, thank JC Newman again for it. Again, I smoked this already last night. I can tell you, I love this cigar. I'm gonna find a way to be able to smoke all of them so that um, I get to enjoy them even more because I'm really digging it. So
Oh,
I
heck yeah.
probably should put away at least 5.
You only get one more.
One more box.
No, one more cigar out of this box.
I'll probably have to put away 5 of them right now so that I don't smoke them all before the end of the month because they. I don't know if it's. I do know what it is. It's a mixture of the construction, the flavor, and the enjoyment.
Oh, heck yeah.
Sometimes you can get a cigar and yeah, it tastes good, but you're not enjoying the hell out of it, or it's made well but has no flavor. This has all 3 components. You know, um, and again, like they said, it was an under the radar cigar. It's not one of the more well known Jason Newman cigars, and I think that's a shame because I think it's fantastic. So, with that being said, let's go on to Sunday, where
Real quick though, John, don't worry, brother. I will show you after we're done with this next little segment. I'll put it on the screen so you can see what we're talking about. But yes, sorry, next segment, indeed.
So yeah, next segment, guys. No one's happy about it. It is a Super Bowl. I mean, nobody wants to see Patrick Mahomes win. So his brother dances and makes TikToks about it. I mean, nobody. Um, but here it is. Very confusing times. ESPN has the Chiefs at a 51% chance of winning, and the other one, which I forget, is like what's the other one, Mike? I can't see it from here.
I can't.
Sports Bet or Sports Track or Pick
Center.
Pick Center. They have the Eagles up at a 1.5 favorite. So
we've got some fans for the Eagles right there.
What?
Yep, Eagles. I'm going to the Eagles too, anyway, so that's fine. And what do you call it? Real quick before we get too far into it, the board talk saying that Julius is the only Newman we're smoking to him. Have y'all tried the Alec and Bradley Fran Rare? Yeah, it's very nice. It's some good stuff.
I will say, if you have not yet tried the Baton, I would try it. Again, it just relaunched with the new blend, new packaging after 80 years. And again, I'm a huge fan of Julius Caesar. It's probably one of my favorite cigars from them with the Black Diamond. But this one is really, really good. It caught me by surprise, especially since, again, like they said, it was one of their lower end cigars, and that is just amazing to me that they consider this a low end cigar.
No, it's very well made. It's very well constructed. The flavors are there. You're absolutely right. It hits in all the spots you need it to be an everyday smoke or something they use to celebrate just a special occasion. Hell, it's definitely going to work its way into my rotation. I can already tell.
I can tell you this: come Super Bowl Sunday, when I'm barbecuing, this is a cigar I'm smoking.
There you go. I feel that. I feel that. Cool. And definitely an Eagles fan over there in Philly. And I'm also, again, I'm going for the Eagles. Forget Mahomes. I'm not doing that nonsense. Ugh.
Yeah, I'll be happy for the Eagles if they win. Football may be dead to me if the Chiefs win. I don't know.
It's dead to me now until next season.
So, you guys, did you say you're going to do a contest for this or no?
For the, what do you call it? Yeah, we're going to do a Werribee meetup, guys. So if you'd like to enter, you have to be in the meetup at some point at least. You don't have to stay the whole time because obviously you might be busy. But you have to log in at least. You got to see your face or just hear your voice on there. Or just
hear your sultry voice.
Just see that you logged in and checked in with us. It's going to be open to everybody. Put your bet in for what you think the score is going to be at halftime, the end of the game, and you'll have 3 chances to win. Whoever gets it closest is going to get the biggest prize at the end of the game, and then whoever gets second is going to get the next one, and then third prize will go to halftime winner. You have 3 chances to win.
You're not going to do overall points?
What do you mean, like
because they're saying it's going to be a 51 points over under, so they're assuming they're going to score combined 51 points.
How about we do a couple of these guys then for that?
Why should I give away all my cigars, bro?
You just said they were mine, and you got to keep the nice box. You look how nice that box is.
Tell you what, we can give away whatever's left on the top row. Everything after that, I'll be smoking on Super Bowl Sunday.
All of them? All of on Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah.
That's a lot of cigars in one day.
They're
So
really
I
good.
think you're right. We should do that. What do you call it? No, we will have a price. I think you're right. We'll have a price for that too. I don't know what yet. But we'll make something nice, something special, something pretty. Squirrel covers.
There you go.
What was that on?
Hey Tom, how you doing?
Hey,
Copycat.
Copycat. You haven't seen that movie? It's old, but it's good.
Tom and everybody that's here just joining us, you guys, we are smoking the Relaunch 2022 Baton from J.C. Newman. This cigar had been on the shelf for 80 years. They hadn't yet blended it for 80 years. So it is brand new to the market, basically all over again. When they first sold, they were selling for 5 cents, and they were still using Cuban tobacco. Now they use a Ecuadorian wrapper with Nicaraguan binder and fillers, and they retail from $8 to $10, depending on where you're at. Obviously, I wrote right here in my notes, not Cali, LOL.
Not California. Unfortunate. Again, though, maybe $12 to $13, probably. Not crazy.
Yeah, no. I would be comfortable paying $12 for this.
For this guy,
it's right there with my Melanio Robusto.
That's a bold statement.
Okay. Not in. It's my new favorite cigar. As in, I would be comfortable paying for that price.
It's in that price point range. Okay, it's in that price range.
So, like, if I'm going, oh, you know what? It's not Monday, and I've had like 5 Melanios already this week. What else is in that price point?
After that 5th is when you're saying. Then it's okay.
Then I would be comfortable reaching for this at that price point.
That's very fair. Yeah. Now it makes more sense in my head at least. But to be honest, it's a very nice cigar. Let's see. I'm gonna see Tom's comment right now. Phone pop up. Come on, because I can't read it over there. I hate how slow it is compared to the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Come on. Damn it. I can see. I'll put it on screen so I can read it better. Did you guys hear about the cigar ban California is passing? Just got signatures. They are rushing it. All cigars, not flavor. No, Tom, don't worry about that. They are gonna try. It won't work. It's one of those things that we do a lot of in California anyway. Yeah, see, I didn't even hear about it as a joke. Good, because that is not a funny joke. But I know it's too outlandish, even for California.
Yeah.
They do a lot of these, because I honestly believe that's probably out there somewhere.
Well, it's because a lot of the politicians, they smoke cigars. They're not going to push that through.
But not only, but I know there's a group that is having signature sign, ban all tobacco products statewide right now somewhere out there. It's probably in LA, it's probably in San Francisco, and there's dudes witnessing, handing out flyers and pamphlets for it right now, and it is not gonna work. It's just one of those things that it's a bridge too far. There's a lot of crazies in California. Don't get me wrong. I love the state, but there's plenty of really far off the spectrum of political ideologies in both ways that they just want to throw everything they can out there.
And you know what? It may work in some of the more liberal cities. Obviously, Calabasas being the prime example. Calabasas is a smoke-free city, one of the first one in the U.S. to where you cannot smoke anywhere, not even in your own home.
Yeah.
If you get caught, you will get fined. So I think in the more liberal areas, if they want to do that, they have a good chance of passing it. But in the more conservative areas, Fresno County, Tulare County, Kings County, Kern County,
Inyo, San Bernardino.
County, San Bernardino, it just wouldn't pass. It just wouldn't. I mean, it's hard to imagine, but there are more Republicans here in California than anywhere else, any other state.
Yeah,
and that's because it's just sheer size.
The big state.
Yeah,
and you know what? There is a lot of really good people here on both sides of it. It's not just
All right, John found it. Thanks to my new best friend Eduardo.
Good work. All right, yeah. I hope you have a good birthday and hope you have a chance to win now, brother. Yeah. You do have a chance to win. I was gonna say, yeah. There's plenty of good stuff happening here as well. It's not always the doom and gloom that the news reports or the craziest thing. Like, I think San Francisco is trying to pass not being allowed to sell meat on Mondays for a while, or LA saying that they're going
to take that down, by the way.
Oh, sorry. to disallow gas run vehicles by 2025. Like, you're not allowed to buy it in there anymore. When friggin' the motor industry helped build those friggin' highways to what it is today, it's crazy because when Ford and the other big manufacturers moved in to have their dealerships, they made a deal with the city to cut funding to public transportation.
Yes, they can sell more cars.
Yeah, so they could sell more cars. Yeah. So the bus systems, the metros that were well on their way to being way more than they are now, even though they're pretty good.
Like the ones in LA were supposed to be way better.
Wait, like they're supposed to be New York size.
Yeah.
And that was gonna stretch from where Hollywood is basically like that center, the epicenter of all the craziness, out to as far as Ojai, and I think all the way into
To
like
Vegas?
to no, probably not to Vegas,
That'd be
but
cool.
that would have been awesome. Even though I don't know how long a train ride that actually would be. Probably still like 3 hours,
Well,
3.5 hours.
no, you're probably cutting that in half because I mean, how fast does the train usually go?
It depends
Couple hundred
on
miles.
the terrain though too.
True, true.
So it's not just like
And
ultra
but then
fast.
again, some people might prefer it. I mean, there's people out there that want to go on a train ride for a week to
I do.
see nothing but hills and
This-
nonsense
oh, I'm sorry, to see America.
when you can just fly to where you
Yeah.
want to go.
Oh yeah, let me be above everything because I'm that fancy. I'm that bougie all the time, quote unquote. No, I want to be around America. I want to be there on the ground with everybody.
I got a question, then you guys. Here's a question for you. Miguel's bugging me for us to do a video on us taking a train somewhere for like what 5 days.
It is I think it's 5 days, 6 days. I think there and back if you just go back and forth.
Okay. Now I've been on a few trains going up to Sacramento and back. Nobody really talks to each other on these things. So you're basically with yourself or whoever you came with. And yeah, there's different carts. You can go into your cart if you rented a cart, or not cart, but a room area if you rented one. If not, you're stuck in those regular seats. You can go to the observation deck if you want, but you can't smoke on it. And the smoking breaks are usually 15 minutes. That's all you get. No way you're going to enjoy one of these in 15 minutes.
You
Now, would you rather? Let's pick. I'm picking Denver just because it's one place that we looked up that was cheap to fly to for the Denver horror convention, whatever it's called.
Okay.
So I'm picking Denver. Would you rather travel to Denver for 6 days and then go back to wherever you're from? You know, it doesn't matter if it's more or less just hypothetical, and basically not really talk to anybody, just see a lot of scenery, a lot of the U.S.'s scenery, or would you rather take the, let's say, 2 hour, 3 hour flight to Denver? Again, hypothetical, doesn't matter where you're at. Get to Denver and find the cigar lounges, find those
In
local
Denver.
bars. Yeah, I'm just where you can actually talk to people and get to know people and have a fun night meeting new people. Uh, that's what I would choose. I mean, like when we went to Florida, would I wanted to take a train that was going to take us, 3 days to get there? So we had one day for the event and then come back on another 3 days. No, I wanted to go out. I wanted to explore. I wanted to see the cigar lounges. I went to the bar where we had some incredible times at that locals bar because it was awesome.
He doesn't understand how trains work at all. You don't have to do the exact train. You can literally pick one to this location, stop and check all the area out around you want. Stop for 5 hours, go look at that lounge, go talk to the locals, then you're on to the next one. So instead of stopping in Denver for some reason in that one spot, I can check out, I believe, 4 spots where the 4 stops usually happen along that road. Not only that, I get to see the country. I get to see it firsthand as it's going by me, as everything around you is going. And you could talk to people anywhere. You don't have to the rule of silence on the train. There is none. You could talk to people on the train.
How many times have you been on a train where you talk to people?
The last time I got to go on a train was when I was a kid and I had my class with me. So no,
So you didn't talk to anybody?
I talked to a lot of people.
Because we got two people here, Tom and John, saying fly for sure.
That's not adventurous to me. And you're talking about going to Florida on it. I'm not talking about going to a predestined spot where you already have plans for a week. Why would you do that? It makes no sense.
Tom brings up a good question. And you're hypothetical trying to make the train sound amazing. How many hotties are on the train?
30 per cart. And not only that, but you literally can stop in multiple local bars along the way, there and back.
How long are you imagining to stop for in these cities?
You can stop. You can choose your times. You can choose to get there at 8 and leave at a later train. You don't have to go exactly along. You just choose your times. You actually plan it out a little bit instead of I'm just gonna go to I'm gonna go over to Denver for some reason and I'm gonna look at all the cigar lounges of Denver.
Here's the only issue with that. If you choose to take a later train, there's no way I would ride in a coach cart. I'd have to have one of the carts. So you'd have to take all your shit off and re-put it back on another train.
So you're not being adventurous though. I need one bag with extra clothes and my equipment to film, and that's all I need. I would probably bring a cutter and lighter and like a pack of cigars. So if like let's say one area I just find a bar that I want to hang out lets me smoke, I would do that. But I would obviously look for lounges as we go.
Real quick, Tom had changed his mind.
Uh-huh.
Said that there's 30 per cart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but Tom, there's 100 women per bar and cigar lounge, and they find you to be the most interesting person.
And mine also had more cigar lounges because there's more locations. So I have all that plus more.
If you had 100 women paying attention to you
and
in one lounge, you want to leave?
I could. Yeah, I would. That's too much. That's scary. That's too many. Too many women. Okay, I barely want to talk to one woman at a time.
And John saying there's some awesome lounges in Denver, so why would you not want to stay in Denver?
There's other things in Denver. There's plenty of stuff in Denver. I'm sure of it. But I would love to see multiple areas. You could stop in Denver if you want, but then I want to move on to the next one and the next one, all the way until you get to New York City. And then you know what? I want to get all the way back too. And then you can choose a different spot on your way back.
Guys, I hate to do this, but we had a cut right now.
Yeah.
I actually have somewhere to be at 2:00, so I'm going to be late.
All right, guys.
That's why we started early. But I get myself into trouble.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of trouble, right?
But again, I just want to thank the Cigar Heritage Festival and Artista Cigars for being our show sponsors. Thank you to JC Newman for sending us these fantastic cigars. I'm gonna go finish mine on the drive. If you guys are somewhere local that carries them, you guys pick one up, give it a try, let us know what you think, whether you like it or you don't. And we'll be back Friday with a full show. I do apologize for today's show being short.
Yeah.
I had to go take care of some stuff, and unfortunately, 2:00 was the time I had to do it.
You got to move now.
Yeah, I got to get going, guys. And hopefully, Facebook will be fixed by then. So we will see you guys hopefully back on Facebook. If not, we'll be back here and we'll post it to Facebook so you guys can come join us on YouTube.
Absolutely. And do me a favor, check out that link. Get your California Dreamin' Volume 2 today so you don't miss on that deal. All right, guys? You'll have a good one. Talk to you Friday.
See you guys.